Sick to my stomach by the vending machines. They talk to me, I miss it back home where I could really be free. Not free to be something I could let go.
Oh my god. I went to get some to cream my hands. Put hand cream on my hands because they're a bit like chipped and stuff, and then I plugged up my cable to be able to move around, and then I didn't plug it back in and I was like, where's the music gone? Your streamer sometimes is not the smartest. Hi Wiz, hi James. Well, my bad. Funny guy, hi! Welcome, Kyrie. It's like, I haven't been able to talk to you in such a long time, so I should say, yeah, it's been a long time. Fun guy, yeah, I've become a mushroom, this is what happened. Hope you're well for age. Oh my god, you've been around for a long time, jeez. Almost 9 months. Okay, this is a wild thing, but like, imagine if there was, follow badges on Twitch. That would be so cool. I don't know why I don't remember things anymore. That is so real. A year, 6 months? Holy shit, Wes, you've been around a long time as well. I mean, they do have like watch streaks, which is kind of a way to celebrate if you've been around for a long time. That's only for people who are like there every stream, which is great, but you know, obviously would love if everyone was around every stream, but it would be nice to have something like a follow badge, if you think about it. I feel like 10 minutes ago. Fair enough, fair enough. 2 years, 4 months, 11 days. Oh my gosh. I've got a new playlist, by the way, that we're going to try out. Called Gaming Ambient Nature. So I thought we'd try that out, lads. How about it? Very pog. I know. I have no idea if it's going to be good or not, but I did want something that is a bit of a change of pace with the music. Let me in. I did start up the server, but there's always that window of time where it'll close itself again, so I'm trying not to miss that window. There we go, lads. I hope you're excited. We're not going to stream too long today, unfortunately, because I do have dinner plans in 2 hours. So we've got 2 hours. That is very true, Wisp. So I hope you don't mind, chat. Let me slap. There we go. I kind of just want to do a little. I don't really want to do too much, except a little bit of building and a little bit of exploring in the craft. So maybe max about an hour or so, and then we have Outpath, which, if you don't know, is a demo for a game that's kind of like Forager or Minecraft as well, where you gather resources and you produce new things and you unlock new areas. That's kind of the part that's like Forager. Crafting part is, of course, like Minecraft, and the aesthetics are very cute, so we wanted to play it a bit more. Funny guy, have you had the eclipse yet? I don't know, honestly. I'd have to look up when the eclipse is meant to be here. We cannot see it. Oh, are we in the area where you can't see it? Well, we're screwed. Oh, I can. Oh, that's cool. Enjoy the eclipse. I'm really excited. That's hype. That is exciting. Yeah, it's USA and Canada that can see it fully. Oh, nice. Enjoy. Alright, what did we do? What do we want to do? It's in 2 hours? That's so cool. Take some pictures if you can. What do we want to do, chat? Do we want to build and then explore? I could see it, I think, but I'm not going to. That's fair. Do we want to explore, gather some resources, and then build? Or do we want to build and then explore? Don't blind yourself, yeah. Don't look directly at it. Just because the sun isn't visible doesn't mean it can't affect your eyes. It's still there. What are we thinking, lads? Doom, doom, doom. don't really like this house. What are you saying? Parkour. Something that could damage cameras. I don't know if it's true, just wanted to say. Nice. It's cloudy, probably won't be able to see it. Ah, that's fair. Bit of a shame. I honestly don't know how frequent are eclipses. I have to say I'm not the most knowledgeable about these things. I'm just running around. I doubt there's quests. No, still the same quests. Like every year and a half. Oh, fair. Because you know, some phenomena, they're like very rare, and if you don't see them, then you likely won't be able to see them for like years, decades, or even in your entire life. So kind of wild if you think about it. I'm just gonna chop some trees, you know, doesn't hurt. Some stubs. Boom, boom, boom. And parkouring for the lols. Yeah, oh, almost just died right then, you know, don't mind. Next time what will be in your area will be 2044, Jesus Christ. Okay, am I the only person? Like, surely not. Okay, I know I'm not the only one, but do you guys also feel like year numbers just sound wrong? Like, beyond the year 2000? Or like, I don't know, it just seems pointing directly at the sun, especially with kind of long exposure need for good shot, risk exposing catastrophic damage to the sensitive image sensor. I don't know, it's just thinking about the year 2044, just like it's in 20 years, right? Which I will be in my 40s, like that's middle of your life, loads of time and everything, but it just kind of sounds oddly distant. Whereas thinking of a time 20 years ago, like 2004, right, doesn't feel that distant. Time is weird, man. Maybe that's just because my own bias, whatevs. But yeah, how are you, chatters? What have you been up to? What's been going on in your lives? I've been doing a lot of cleaning. Very hype. Like the kind of deep cleaning of the office. If you don't know where I live, I've got my own room, of course. Lol, it feels recent and I wasn't even alive. That's so true. You got sick all of Easter week? Oh, that's rough. But hope you still got like some sweets if you do celebrate. I mean, to be fair, like, my family doesn't really celebrate Easter, but I still get sweets, so the secularization of holidays be like. Oh, you thought you meant got sick of Easter. I mean, the one thing that I do get sick of, but that's not an Easter thing, is just how early they put holiday sweets in the stores. Like, it's crazy these days. Like, they will put Halloween candy in, like, October. Not October, in August, I meant. Like, 2 months beforehand. Or they will put Easter candy out, like, right. Was there a seagull? There was a seagull. Wait, let's go back. This is the modded server, so we do have some modded mobs as well. Let me see. Oh, there he is! Bro's flying. Now. PUBG, seagull. Yeah, look at him. That's a very strange flight path. We have one in the tunnel, randomly. Seagulls are kind of silly. There we go. What's it? Oh, it's fine. Don't mind if I do. Plop plop. What am I thinking of? Cleaning. Give it time. Oh, candy. There we go. Sometimes I retrace my train of thought. Is that Easter candy? I swear they put it in the shops like in January, like right after the New Year. I was like, oh my god, can you chill the fuck out? It's like 3 months away. Because I'm someone, like, most of the time I tend to like doing seasonal things in the season. Not always, but yeah. Just kind of, look, there's a crow as well. There's a fella. Hiya. What's up? There's a desert bit here. Also, there's a whale. Fat whale. Also, there's a walrus. No, seal. Some seals. Nice. I doubt we're gonna be lucky, because we still haven't found any cacti. They're kind of rare, so just went straight into resource gathering for the lulz. Fly, palm tree, ship in the distance. Nah, this area is too small. No cacti. Sad. Yeah. Oh, there's another seagull. There he is. No, his glory. But yeah, so like whenever I end up doing why can't I go this way? Oh. I was about to say, look behind you. More seagulls. Where'd you look? Fair. You got me there. Having a little wander around all of these. Oh, well, there's some thick boys. What are you? Can I walk on you? Nope. Not really. Oh, wait! Sorta worked. That's a what kind of whale? This. Tell me. Oh, I'm in the whale. I did not think you could do that, but yeah, massive whale. You know, just casual whale. Alex mobs kind of a bit wild, because a lot of mobs you're like, oh, this makes sense, you know, some crows and shit, and then you're like, oh, well, there's also massive creatures. Check out this wreckage over here. Where's the freaking cool? Also so freaking scary. That's true. They are quite complex. Let's see, is there anything in here? Nope, someone already looted this. Sad times. Yeah. Some creatures you're just like, damn, someone really there's a hello James, how are you? James visiting with his family. Raccoon. Boop. Some creatures you're just like, what the fuck happened, you know? Like, intelligent design would not make this. You know what I mean? To be fair, intelligent design would also not make people, in my opinion, because, like, I would, like, design that much better. Why is there so many areas of like, human life that are so susceptible to malfunction and break? Like, bruh. Come on, who designed the human back? Okay? No, I'm kidding. But, admittedly, it would be difficult to make, like, a really flexible, modern life adjusted human body, but like I've watched this documentary movie as a child many times because I had it on DVD, which was like a thought experiment of what the ideal human would look like, and honestly what they came up with was kind of horrifying. I'll be so real, but it was super interesting. It was also surprisingly well animated for like a movie from 2005 or something. Big tree. Yeah, that's always what I think about when it comes to sort of making the ideal human. You should make an allium shrine, maybe. You have alliums on the go, I think. So many things in my bloody inventory. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of cleaning of the office, which is the room next to mine. So I have my room, I have my desk set up, and I have my bed, I have my bookshelves in my room basically, and then in the hallway I have my dresser, because I don't have that much space in my room for it. And then we have the office, which is where my old desk is, with all my art supplies, and also my dad's desk, and a bunch of storage and stuff. But it's kind of been a little bit of a storage room rather than a used room for a long time, basically since we moved into this apartment. And my whole goal was, once I got my new office chair, to use my current office chair. Ooh, no. Don't mind if I grab some stuff. My current office chair, which is like 10 years old and not ideal, is going to go into that office, and I'm going to have the new one obviously for my stream setup. And then I can actually get back into doing more traditional art, because I have so many art supplies. I have paints, I have colored pencils, I have markers, I have like the whole shebang. And I really do want to get back into doing more art DP. I know, because I've been doing so much digital art in the last few years, and part of that has been because I don't have a setup for my traditional art. Because I'm someone who likes to have like all my stuff laid out so I can see all my options, and that doesn't really lend itself well to having a like PC setup for streaming as well, because you know everything's filled with PC stuff. But yeah, as mentioned, I had sort of that idea, that plan, and then but didn't do it for like a long time. Just kind of waited around and did other areas of the house. And I had this original plan was to wait with the office cleanup and like redesign and shit until the new chair arrived. But something did pop up that made me change my mind and made me like now push really hard to get this stuff done. Hey, there's a there's a weasel or an otter? Hello, you. That's a ferret. Look at him. I should really invest in those mob crates that Fern likes to use. Cause look at him. Hello. Nice. I'm gonna go inland, I think. I haven't really paid too much attention to which direction I'm going. Oh, there's a massive cave down there. Do I really want to go down there? Yeah. How about it? Pretty lit up. Oh, never mind. It is not lit up. I could not be bothered. I just want to walk around and collect other resources, not really go mining. Oh, hello, Mr. Ferret. There we go. But anyway, this is very exciting. Obviously it's I'm trying to manage my expectations, but you know how I've been doing all of this. I ran the wrong way again. I've been doing all of these job applications chatters to get some sort of employment that's better than my current one. And I finally have my first job interview. I've done like 40 applications and this is the first one where I've actually heard back. And not just heard back, but also did get an interview. And it's this Wednesday. But it is a video interview, like it isn't where I have to go somewhere in person, which is it's a delight, but also means I have to get a backdrop ready. And while my current like setup for streaming is quite nice, having like my bed in the background of a job interview seems just kind of like it's not professional enough. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna make the office ready, just at least the area that you'll see in the camera. And I'll use my laptop with my existing webcam from this PC setup. And we'll make it work. But oh my gosh, I'm so... Whoa, I fell down. I'm really hoping that this turns out. Because it's much better pay than I currently have. And would be a position where I could potentially level up. Like it's a full-time job chat as well. Like has proper pay and everything. So I'm hoping. But yeah, it was kind of funny. Like this is a mildly silly story that I just thought was very, very me. Okay, so I woke up. I've been kind of having like a bit of a late schedule these days, where I wake up at like 2 p.m. or something, because I stay up really late, like until 5-6 a.m., which isn't ideal, but you know, insomnia be like, and hyperfixation. So I just kind of stay up until I physically can't anymore, and then I'm just like, well. Anyway, that's a side note. Just gonna nab some more flowers while I'm here. And I was like, alright, I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna have a nice bath in the morning. Because I do like a bath, and I like to sometimes like treat myself well and have like some nice routine elements. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is the crater area. I've been here before. Quite fancy. There you go. But yeah, so I was like just having a nice time, reading in the bath, you know, chilling, and then I had like a thought that I wanted to look up, and I checked my phone and I realized I'd missed a call. And I was like, okay, I'm in the bath, and I do want to like call back, because I always call back. Okay, actually, the first thing I do is Google the phone number to check if it's like a spam number, and then I call back, because I am not someone who loves phone calls, so I try to avoid it unless it's necessary. But yeah, I checked it. I do that too, yeah, because I like know if it's someone that I was expecting a call from, like a doctor or something. I'm like, all right, it makes sense, or it was an employment situation. And so yeah, I googled it, nothing came up. I was like, okay, this is I'll call back. But I was like, okay, I want to call back immediately, but I wasn't finished with my bath, because, you know, I was doing the whole shebang. I was doing like hair, fucking mask, and all that jazz. I was like, okay, so I'm just gonna call back. And also, I didn't know who this was. I just knew that it wasn't a spam number, so I decided, okay, I'll call. So I called the number back while still in the bath, holding super still so I wouldn't make like splashing noises on accident. So I called them, and they were like, all right, hello, this is for this position, like, whatever, can we talk about a few things? I was like, no worries. And then we had like this whole conversation where they asked me a bunch of stuff about, like, you know, or like to clarify on things like the work hours, what kind of environment, etc., etc. About my like the payment like estimate that I submitted, which I hate when companies do this, by the way. Okay, like, why do they ask me what they think I should be paid if I've never done this job? I'm always like frantically googling like what is an average salary for this position, because I don't want to over or underpay myself. I just find it really stressful. Oh my god. But anyway, so they were like, okay, yeah, what you said is like is like what we would be paying and stuff, blah blah blah. Just having all of this these like last minute things. And then the lady was super nice, and she was like, you know, this we would love to like get to know you a bit better, so we could do like an appointment. And I was like, no worries, no problem, blah blah blah. We set it all up, and I did this entire like essentially business phone call while still in the bath. Well, I mean, it turned out, so I do have that scheduled. But then I was like, okay, because one of the questions that she asked was, do you have like a workspace if you work from home, right? Because it has the option to do remote work if you want to, which is great. Love that for me. And she was like, yeah, we want to make sure like you have like a dedicated room, and it isn't just like at your parents' kitchen table or like in a really public room or whatever. I was like, no, yeah, no, I have like, we have an office that I could use for this. It was like, oh, okay, great. Big cat. Do we have fish? Don't think so. I want to take big cat though. Oh. Hello. Well, lad, how's she cutting? No idea. Hello. I mean, the cat cut me, but I've nothing to trade. Not to trade, to tame the cat. I mean, what's up, lad? Alright. Guess we gotta move on with life. But also welcome in Lifeless Letters. That is a great username. Oh! Burrow belongs to some kind of apostle. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to look at this guy. The hell. Alright. Sorry, mate, I didn't mean to scare you. I was just curious about who was living there. Thanks, lad. Indeed. But yeah, so I did this entire business, like, phone call in the bathtub. You know, but we bought. But as I said, I mentioned to them that I did have an office. Well, that we have an office room. Which is true. But, as mentioned, the office is also really messy and, like, not really set up to be a good, photo backdrop. or like video backdrop for a call. So I decided, okay, I'm just gonna absolutely go in. I'm gonna lock the fuck in, and I'm gonna clean up the section of the room that you will be you'll be able to see on camera. At least, maybe I'll be like really productive and do the entire thing. So I've been doing that today, and I've actually made a lot of progress. I've cleaned up like all the cabinets in the background and like emptied them out and stuff because I want to use them as well. And I've just been bringing stuff that we don't need in the house in the basement and all that stuff. So that's been quite nice. And aside from that, honestly, I haven't done that much. I've ironed some clothes and stuff because those are in the same room. It's also the room where I iron my clothes, so it just seemed, you know, to make sense. So that was kind of been today. I've had a bath, I've had this call, and then I've just been cleaning and doing household chores. But I'm so hoping that this turns out. Like, job hunting is quite grueling, and I really don't like it. I mean, who likes it? But at the same time, I don't know, some people are wild. So I really don't love it, and it's quite disheartening in the long time, because you're like applying for dozens of jobs and you don't even hear back from most of them. And at least for me, like so many, like I look through hundreds of jobs and most of them I don't even qualify because my degree isn't finished yet. So a lot of jobs just require a degree finished, even though it's an entry-level position, and you're like, what the fuck? So I've been really trying quite hard for the past few months, like 2 months or so, to find something for both to be able to finish my degree and have more income, and to sort of escape the dreaded fear of like, what if I finish my degree and then I'm just home, and then I'm just jobless. I was about to say homeless. I'm not homeless, and I don't have any threat of it, thankfully. But I would be unemployed, and I'm kind of not looking to have that in my life. So really hoping. Also, the job's quite cool. Like, but yeah, I'm trying to temper my expectations just because it's the first thing that I've heard back from. I actually got invited to an interview. Doesn't mean that I will get this. Doesn't mean that maybe I'd hear back from something else as well. It really just depends. But for my purposes, like, this is quite a convenient thing where like you can do remote like home office work. You can do, and you get like quite solid pay. That would be nice. But yeah, so that's kind of been my day. It got very derailed by this call. Otherwise, I'm still on my Law & Order SVU watch. I'm on the current season now. I'm on season 25, which is very exciting. And low-key, right? Like, I've complained in the past, and I will still complain about the crossovers they've been doing with organized crime. Law & Order Organized Crime, because, oh my god, why is it so frequent? But I actually kind of am not hating organized crime anymore now that I've had to watch a few episodes because of the crossovers. Like, however, I still think it's a shit decision for from an SVU perspective to have both the season premiere and the finale depend on watching TV episodes of a completely different show, which isn't on the same streaming services as SVU either. That's awful and terrible. They shouldn't do it. And like, the idea of crossovers is cool, nice, but let the show, like, premieres and finales of the seasons be independent. Like, what the fuck? But I have a little bit of fondness for organized crime now for one reason and one reason only, and it's this one character called Jet, who, okay, she is a little bit of a stereotype because she's the, I would say, heavily autistic coded tech character in the show, which, you know, has a long history in cop procedurals, but she's just based, okay? I like her a lot. She got me when she wore like a suit vest and like a nice cream colored shirt with puff sleeves. I was like, yes. Yes, I like you a lot. So I'm kind of tempted to actually watch Organized Crime just for her. Like, I don't care about any of the other cast. So So, you know, I guess it kind of worked, but I still think, in terms of getting SVU audiences to watch Organized Crime, but I still think that the tactics suck. Like, bruh. But yeah, I'm on the current season, which is both nice and kind of like sad, because I know like once I'm caught up, I'm gonna be like, what do I watch now? But I have a bunch of other stuff lined up as well, so it should be chilling. I don't know why we're going so hard on coal, but we are. Just getting some coal in the house, some other stuff. So I've been watching a lot of that. And then I've also been reading. This kind of ties in back to some of the stuff I talked earlier about, but I did read and finish Before We Were Trans, and oh my gosh, if you are someone who likes non-fiction, if you are someone who's interested in history, if you want... if you're just cool, if you're just a cool guy, you know what? Read that book, oh my god. I don't think there's a book I'd more highly recommend. Sleepy, are you yellow Mimian? Get some rest, King. Just running around. But because oh my god, it is so good. If you don't, so the premise of the book is basically it's a history book about people who sort of fall under the umbrella of trans history, even if because of the circumstances of the time that they lived in. It's not necessarily like that you classify them as being trans, but their experiences sort of rhyme, they resonate. And I really like this approach. So it talks a lot about like historical figures from different cultural contexts as well. It's about also the impact of colonialism on gender expectation. On gender expectations and images and all this stuff, and it's super interesting, I thought. And just, I mentioned already in the last time I mentioned this when I had about, you know, most of the book still left. I mentioned that I don't think I've ever seen a book where it's a history book and the author discusses sort of the perimeters of how they want to talk about this history and then makes decisions to, for example, not use certain terms because they're slurs and instead use more respectful language or use neutral pronouns for anyone whose identity we don't know how they felt about it or how they themselves identified it. So I think that's super... Oh! Crap, I was just really trying to avoid not to fall in the lava, but you know what? It's fine. I'm just gonna run into this wall here for the lols. There we go. I was trying to see if there's a chest around, but honestly, no idea. And if there is... I can't find it. Anything down here? Oh, I found the chest. Needed to dig around a bit. Okay, let me see if I can do a little switcheroo. Gold. I do have a, I was about to say, I do have a crafting table with me, so I could just make this into blocks so we have more inventory space. Nice. There we go, we'll leave that behind. I'm happy, I found the chest, let's go. So yeah, I was very impressed by how this author tackled these issues, and there was a lot of really thoughtful discussions about general historic practices and the role that historians play and how history is treated in sort of popular discourse. And I was like, this is sick. So yeah, I would highly recommend it, chat. It's not that academic either, so if you're kind of Nice. If you're kind of intimidated by maybe like thinking certain certain books that cover social issues are super academically written. This one isn't. Like, it has a lot of sources and everything, and of course it does cover things that are quite detailed, but let's say, okay, if you were someone who finds Gender Trouble by Judith Butler incomprehensible, this book you will understand, and it is very inviting, it's very accessible, I thought. I say that as someone who has not tried to read Gender Trouble, but I know from a friend that it is a complicated read. But yeah, so I had such a wonderful time. I like highlighted so much, my highlighter was empty afterwards. And there was so many... Oh, there's a house over here, so village. There's so many interesting like books I took away from it. Damn. Yeah, I know, it was crazy. It's not that long of a book either. It's like 300 something pages with sources in the back, of course. So, ooh, no one has been here. Nice. There's a waystone over here. Go on the bed. There you go. So yeah, absolutely adored it. I'd say this, and there's an essay collection called Trans Like Me, are my favorite like history books slash non-fiction about that isn't a memoir that covers trans issues. So if you're at all interested, I'd highly recommend those books. Trans Like Me is very much more contemporary, and Before We Were Trans, more historical. And of course, it's not comprehensive, there's more stuff, but these ones I just found incredibly well written. So, it's just a block of sand of the house. I had such a wonderful time with that book. I was like, oh my god, this is wonderful. To fall down this hole. Yeah, there's like, okay, since it was my book for the reading challenges I've been doing. It was the book that one of my friends picked out for me to read in April. And so I decided, okay, I should read the other book that was from a reading challenge, because this one was for the easy reading challenge, and the other one that I'm doing is the 12 months of romance. So basically, one that's exclusively fiction. And for this month, for April, it was the prompt is Marriage of Convenience, which isn't something I don't think I've read much. So I looked hard and tried to find a book that sounded interesting that I hadn't read yet, and I picked a book called Kiss Her Once for Me, which unfortunately is a Christmas romance. So as I mentioned, I normally really like hate doing things out of season. I love reading like a Christmas book around Christmas, and I really like... Oh, they're fighting. I really like watching spooky movies around Halloween and stuff like that. So it's kind of a challenge for me to read a Christmas book in April, but you know, we do what we do. This one is so far quite good though. It's about this girl who, well, this young woman who a year before the story starts had this like Christmas whirlwind, super romantic encounter, and was sort of on track to live her dream life as an animator, moving to Portland, you know, having all of this. And then that's like the first chapter. The second chapter is, oh my gosh, look at that. Who the heck are you? Terror Bird. Oh, I believe. Goodbye. And then we basically, that's the first chapter, and then we go and get some reads. Then it's a year later, and apparently this romance imploded, and also she lost her job. So her whole life is kind of really struggling to get along the way she expected, and she's now working as a barista in a coffee shop instead of, you know, in her dream sphere of animation. And as far as I know, the marriage of convenience is with a fancy, like, rich man who, like, I don't know, I guess will only access his inheritance if he's married or whatever. But the actual romance is with the girl that, or the other woman that she had this fated romance a year ago with. So apparently they re-meet, and I'm quite excited. Because I tend to, like, not be super into, like, really plain straight romances. No offense, straight people, but I've just read so many of them because I've been, like, really enjoying YA for, like, 10 years. So, who the fuck are you? Look at this. Another big cat. Thick cat. There you go. But, yeah, so I was excited to find one that had the marriage of convenience plot, but still was a queer romance. Oh, almost just fell down. Let's go. Heck are you? Get some cocoa beans while we're at it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why the fuck are you so thick? Oh, because there's an ant pile. Just as a society, just nah, why? Just nah. Goodbye. I'm just gonna move on. There's gorillas. It's just every bloody animal group here. There's a monkey. Monkey just dropped. Also a lizard! Wait! Look at the lizards, guys! Holy shit. Little fellas. I think I'm gonna put down a... This is quite a cool area. I think I'm gonna put down a waystone because I have multiple. Oh, wait, I only have one. Oh, no, I have multiple. I was about to say, I surely have more than one. This is gonna be jungle jam. There you go. Go, because I do want to explore more here, and that's why I bring multiple waystones with me everywhere I go. The wrong way. I wanted to go more this way. Just kind of running around and having good chats. But yeah, so the only thing that is kind of like a bit of a shame is that I'm reading this book in not the appropriate season. But honestly, I'm still enjoying it, so if I really like it, because so far it's good. The main character, she has anxiety. She has generalized anxiety disorder. It's written very, I think so far quite well from knowing people that have it. So, and I do love when it's like you have a romance, but there's also other things going on except the romance plot. You know what I mean? I'm a big fan of that. If they also tackle other issues and the characters have a life beyond, you know, whoever they're interested in. So, I am hyped. I've read maybe 20 pages so far, so I really don't have any idea. But if I do end up liking it, I can always reread it around like winter time and really immerse myself in the vibes. Doo-doo. The fuck are these? Firecracker leaves. Have some shears? I have a random shovel that's almost broken. No one knows. So 2 torches. Oh, I don't. That's a shame. Have any iron? Nope. Just various knives. Please drop anything? Just intrigued. Not really. A shame. It did look cool. Oh, I'm gonna just nab these. Sapling. Allegra's. Hi, Nab. How are you? We're just adventuring. Getting these bushes. They're very cute. Billy, I'm okay. That's good. Let's see if I can kill a pig. With a knife. I wanna knife you. Come on! If we're grinding out Nobby Factory, see you. Nice, enjoy. Getting a lot of meat. To like destroy this knife while I'm at it. Oh, there's a waystone here. Randomly. It's so hard, people lost. Rip. Wishing you the best. Oh, careful. Quite a nice area. People lost must be emulating mobs now. Rip. But good luck. Hope it goes well. Oh, there's a bunch of animals down here. Nice. It was by the knife. In times of need, you need a knife. Aha. I don't think anyone ever finished the pack. There. Aha. Dabbing. Okay, now sleep time. We don't need straw, I don't think. Nabbing? What? Like Nabit? Like Nabit SMP? Yeah, like Glubot. People lost Glubot. Yeah, so Giga Chat comes back to Glubot. Yeah. So at the moment with the reading, I've got Kisser Wants For Me, and I've got, there we go, and I've got Henry, which is my digital read. I've got a advanced reader copy. Why is Giga Chat only one image? I don't know. I don't think I have the other one. I just have this one. Also, we do now have imported edition. We have Monkey Hog. Vital, we need more hugs. As a society, you know. Yay, Monkey Hog. So true. That's my brain. Wait, cool crystals. Pause champ. Epic crystals just dropped. I really need to have better inventory management, don't I? I gotta do schoolwork. Wait a sec. Wait, no, a sec. Wait a sec. No way. These crystals look familiar, sausage. Do they? Very nice. How many colors, people? Wow. Like nabbing them. I love how you pronounce sausage like sausage. I do. Oh, it's the quark crystals. It is. Let me see if I can make more coal piles. Okay, I pee poof now. Alright. Good luck with your questing, King. Alright. Something we don't really need. The acacia blossom though. This should be fine. See ya, Nab. Good luck with your game. Oh yeah, for Henry I've read a bit more now. Which I'm not quite sure on this one. So far. I've read 36 pages. In case of once we have read 23, by the way. If you're wondering. So those are the reads. And I also do want to try and read these like old school textbooks I've been reading for like several years. Like they've been in my currently reading for so long. It's like old textbooks. There's so many shinies. It's like for Henry. Oh, there's a kind of mob are you? That's a spider, right? Yep. Ooh, nice! Extra fortune. Rope. Gunpowder. The gunpowder. Music disc. A gap. See if I can make this even smaller. Can do that, and just gonna drop these here. Oh, I forgot the bloody spirit orbs. There we go. Quite cool. Yeah, it was a spider spawner. We don't need that. We have one already. I think, or at least if we don't, and they're not that good. Down here, I think we have enough of the blue and orange crystals. Looks very cool. Oop, just fell down massively, but okay. This way. A little bit more iron. Nothing really. It's time to go home. Too much shit anyway. There you go. Boop. So we need to sort all of our shit. Mob drops. Boop. Rope was in nature as well. Stop that. I keep the crystals. Was it nature? I think so. Oh, we're gonna have to have more space in the nature chest, don't we? At some point. Good burn for now. Really different colors of the gems. Very cool. Go. Grab that. Get these bushes somewhere. Bush here. A bush there. Nice. Okay. These bad boys. Oop. Here. I need 4, I forgot. Well, you have this one, which is pretty cool. How do you use these? You have Fortune 3 book, and then we can combine it to make a Fortune 4 book. That's so cool. We have a Fortune 3 book left. Let's go! Wait! I want to see that. That's so cool. Oh my god, it's 30 enchantment levels! Are you joking? That's awful. That's terrible. Alright, fair enough. Dispatch. Big dispatch. Alright. Let's go. Sort out the rest of our inventory. Mess. This affecting this inventory here. Oh my god. Why though? Alright. What do we not need? These. This. This. Coal. Wool. Crystals. Oak. Oak here. Wool here. Gem. This. This. Mob drops. Boop, boop. And then what else do we got? Sand, gold, farm logs, these logs, flowers, these ones, this. Pork chops. Flowers of the savannah. Nice. I think the rest is fine. Nope. Oh wait. Did we have? Yep, I was about to say. Nope. And then that here. This wood here. Food supply. Gold. Oh, they stack. I was about to say, huh? Strange. Strange things are happening. There we go. That's amazing. Stackable armor. Alright. Slap. Go. chillin'. Just, that's one piece I was about to say. Would be nice if I could get all of them vibe. Vibe indeed. What happens if I cut this raw copper? Oh, it doesn't. Not what I wanted, but okay. Pick up the cutting board, yeah. There you go. Alright. I'll leave these to the side. Pop this in here. These as well. This. How many damn hoes as well. And then, oh well, we could maybe go around and do a bit of farming. Nice. Yeah, that's kind of what's up. That was some true empty brain just then. Get this one here and then one there as well. While we're at it. Boom. But yeah, I'm really hoping that this job turns out. That would be so good. Would really just of course, you know, much more financial means. And since I'm not immediately moving out, I don't have to pay like rent or anything. So I would have time to save up some more money and also be able to afford more things without feeling the crushing feel of using up most of my income on shit. Could actually save and have more financial freedom as well. At least until I move out. So at that point I'm like, well, rent money be like. But would be very cool. Having a nice stroll. Try my best not to break any of the torches today. Nice. So satisfying. Why I don't upgrade to Christ. I don't upgrade to automated farming really. Just nice. Dum dum. Dum 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 dum. Also, oh, there's some fellas over there. Oh, time to go and do some killing. Gonna ruin my crops, prick. Bastard just broke my carrots. At the end of the day, I'm like, be a bit more respectful. But we don't have nothing with choice space apparently. Did I turn off my magnet? No, I just have so many carrots. Holy shit. Alright, let's go over really quickly, get all of the seeds to the composting machine and then chop more. Oh, I forgot I got the effect. Alright. Before we go any nearer. Aha! This is why it's so handy to have a lava bucket, a water bucket, and a milk bucket on you at all times. Actual goat. Actual goat. Yeah, so that's there as well. Oh yeah, important update. I know I said it last stream, but I feel kind of bad that I'm reneging on it, but something new came up. I said I would do the nostalgic game stream on Sunday, so in exactly a week from when I said it, but I'm actually gonna do it on Friday. Put it kind of later, so hopefully that's still okay. But yeah, I just wasn't able to do it on Sunday because I have some social plans on that day, and if I have to go out into the world and then come back to stream as well, I feel like A, I don't have as much energy as I think that stream deserves, and B, it can be kind of stressful to have like a set time when I need to be home, with public transport being the way it is at the moment. There's a lot of like, oh, this gets delayed, and then I just get kind of stressed out. Like, I've done it a few times where I've... Cactus, thank you. I've done it a few times where I've gone, hung out with friends, or, like, had any physical errands to run, and then I came back late. Like, you know that one time I came back and had to stream a whole hour later than I said I would, and I kind of didn't like that, so... And I feel like for you boys, if I set expectations that the stream is going to be at that specific time, then it isn't, it's kind of... Like, I know a lot of people probably don't care, but I care that it's, like, not the way I said it would go. So, I decided, okay, to circumvent that issue, I'm just not going to do that stream on that day. I'm just going to do it 2 days earlier. So, hopefully, you guys still have time for it. And as mentioned, this is not the only time we're going to play nostalgic games, because I have a bunch more that I was able to, you know, install and make sure they ran on my PC. So this won't be the only one, and we will definitely do some of them on Sundays, because I know a lot of people have, you know, Sunday is a day off, and they're able to watch streams. But yes, I kind of circumvent it, because at the same time, I do like having, like, sort of my... I'm just going to temporarily do this. I do really like having my... Oh, God damn it, I did the exact same error again! So annoyed! I have to now fix it again. Used the wrong tool to repair the path here. There we go, this time I've got it to work. There you go. Okay, we have too much shit again. Go over. But otherwise, the schedule is the same, as I said yesterday. I'm very excited for all the streams. Bum bum bum. Strange things are happening. Alright, have we gotten things? Pretty much, yeah, alright. Back over we go. Try and fill up my inventory as much as possible. Harvest as much of this area, and then we're gonna go to the village, of course, trade. And I think today I don't really feel like building tents. I know I said it in the title, but you know, I feel like I'm just gonna move some villagers with boats instead of building new tents. That's the play. Dum dum dum. Oh my god, I did it again. I think they fell in the holes. That's hilarious. Oh my god. Chill. So annoying. They fell in the holes where I've kept farm animals in the past. Really want to try and kill them without falling in myself. It's annoying! Oh, there's a guy in there trying to kill without killing. Oh, there's a sheep. Yeah, nice. Nice, there we go. New sheep. Don't really need it, but you know. Let's go over. I think I'm gonna sleep. And then go to the village already. Even if not everything has been harvested. Just so much. It's not like we're gonna trade that in one day anyway. We do the farmers. Just hundreds of carrots and wheat and everything. Oop. Right. Go. Nice. Let's go. There's the seagull. Oh my god. That jump scared the fuck out of me. That was a seagull. I thought it was a spider for like no reason. Hi gents. That guy. We have the Fletcher. We are gonna move the other Fletchers over today. Not gonna do the farmers. Farmers also gonna get a nice big tent though. Gonna try and get more. I really need to get the storage crates going because I think you could use them for moving villagers around. I'm gonna test that out in a second as well. Instead of boating. Alright. Have a little look. Just look at the amount of shit. Holy shit. That doesn't want more carrots. Anyone else liking some carrots? Nice. This guy just wants potatoes. Nice. Have any more potatoes? Nice. Alright, we've done it. Back it a bit. Nice. Alright, wait, let me test this. Storage rate. That's not what I'm looking for. It's like another storage thing. What are they called? They're not this. It's not about the items, it's about one that folds out flat. Let me test. If I can find this item. You guys know what I'm on about, the one that Furnace used in the past. I forgot what it's called. I thought it was called storage crate, but it's not. I don't even know what mod it's from. The worst part. Like maybe it's called Trap or something? Cabinets. Furniture. Cut of woods. Looking. This doesn't look like it. It could be this. Yeah, this recipes. Could be that, it could also not be that. Alright, we'll try to make this. Because at this, you know, at the very least it's gonna be helpful. It's not gonna be wasted, even if it isn't for villagers. I'm gonna look up trap as a trap chest, trap doors of every variety. Oh wait, this thing! Cage trap, that's the thing I remembered. Okay, what do we need for this? We need any kind of trap door, bars, and planks. That's so easy, holy shit. Wait, we're gonna get this. Because if I remember correctly, you can use those on villagers. So we just put the villagers in some boxes and boom, move them instead of having to do the weird boat shit. It's like, it's just annoying. Alright, we're gonna make a few of these. Make like 2. You never know when you're gonna need them, to be fair. To be fair. Go. Tap this. Bomb. Alright. So we just need trapdoors, planks, and iron bars. A super simple recipe, especially since I think we have everything already. We have various crafted up trapdoors already. This is why I keep shit, by the way, so I don't need to... Aha. Can make exactly 2. Perfect. Okay. Maybe look this up. Okay. Test. See, this would be a much faster way to get these villagers to their new houses. And also, I think this risks, and it has less risks of us accidentally hitting them. Argentum, thank you so much for the raid, King. I hope you had a great stream. What are we doing? We're currently moving about some villagers. I want to test this cage trap and see if it works. Oh, you're playing Genshin Impact, yo! We had a good time. Right, since I'm gonna try and move the Fletchers boy to this other Fletcher. See if this works. I have no idea. Dum. Yeah, nope. It was fuck are you? Cow? Okay, I thought it was a duck. Played a little bit against it, I didn't know what to do today. Oh, that's fair enough. Fair enough. Let me in. Let me in! See if this works. This work? Like pass this way. Come on. Come on. Go this way. Let me through. Surely. Oh. I think it got him. With like a mind block. Oh my god. I hate when there's blocks that don't have a set tool. They take like 1,000 years. Okay. I think it works though. Come on, lad. Go on. Move this way. You can do it. I'm stuck in him. Come on. Go back. I do think it works. Come on, mate. Bro, we could do... Okay, I have an idea. When in doubt, get the block of emerald. Let me through! Christ's sakes. Can you move, bro, please? Swear to God. Like the worst. You can't get past them. Okay, there we go. You just gotta trick him. Come on. Come on, mate. Yep, got him. Easiest trick in the book. Not really, but this is much easier than boating people places. Just gonna slip. And then take the beds. Boop. Leaving. And then bringing them over. I think this does work. Aha. And 2 beds. Boom. Because we do already have a tent for Fletcher. I just had them in 2 separate houses before. Like no reason. Oh, we're going the wrong way. Bum bum bum. Such a big area here, but I'm kind of consolidating it. Making it more accessible, more usable, you know, everything you want. I think this is actually quite nice to use these things instead of boats. Alright, let's go. Hi, mate. Okay, gonna need to do some maneuvering. Yep. Come on, I'm in. Just need to hit this correctly. Ah, Christ. I swear this was possible. I think it's just, it was possible to go out of this entrance, but not into it. To go in from the roof. Right, boop. I'll add a 3rd bed. And then... How do you open these? Ah, like that. Perfect. This is so much easier. Like, so much easier. Oh my god. Oh. Can you... Oh my god. I ripped out like half the floor because I accidentally selected a different section. Can you move? There we go. Nice! Got it. Yeah, this works as an exit, not an entrance. To like make a better path to get under the roof here. Except parkouring. But yeah, nice. Move them over with like little effort. This was so easy comparatively to any previous villager shenanigans, so I should really remember that. And I'm gonna have these the little crates with me all the time, I think, as well, because if I'm on the go and I come across a village that has villagers in it, I can just nab some. And I don't need to do any crazy trips. Or I don't need to make a villager breeder at this point. Maybe eventually we will, but for now, I think just nabbing random ones on the go seems fine. Alright lads, let's go back to the house and then play a little bit of Outpath. As I mentioned, I only have time until next full hour because I have dinner plans. And I'm quite hungry as well, so I am looking forward to them. There we go. But yeah, the only other thing I've done recently is vote in my uni elections. They still do, what's it? Mail voting, which is quite nice. It's another new development. Well, new, I say, but that's hype. Otherwise, nothing too crazy. Oh, and I've got, oh my gosh. Do you know those videos, chatters, of like people organizing their houses that are like oddly satisfying? I got some of those like inserts for drawers for organization. I'm so excited. Are they a deeply necessary thing? No, but I don't know. I just find it helpful. And like for a lot of stuff, like little bits like batteries, like little screws or whatever. Like I want to make a section for all of our home, like renovation tools, sort of any kind of power tools. And we have so many random little things like flying about. So I'm super hyped to use some of them. I got like 25. Little containers, and I'm so hyped. They're like the clear ones that you can stick into places, but you can also just leave them loosey-goosey. Let me go over and finish up this field, by the way. But yeah, so I got that. I'm excited. It should arrive tomorrow, and then I can do the most satisfying part of any kind of project where you get to sort all your things in. It's like, yes, satisfaction maxed out. Oh, this is another thing that I've seen, and I was like, that is so cool. I didn't know this was a thing. So we need potatoes and molasses. There's people doing like, oh, I just burned something that was not meant to be burned, but I also didn't. Oh, it was the milk bucket. I just burned a bucket of milk. That must be awful. I don't want to know what that smells like. Burnt bucket of milk. I'll get a new bucket of milk. I'm just gonna empty one of the water buckets. See if I can finish out this hole or not. But yes, what I saw recently, which I think is very cool, is people doing like a challenge where they try to use up like any kind of beauty supplies or makeup supplies they have in the house. And it's like very nice little posts of people showing like the empty packaging of the respective thing and kind of writing about how they, you know, if this is something they would rebuy or like if not and stuff like that. I was like, oh, that's sick. Because I do that kind of same thing, but it's any kind of product that I'm trying out or like I'm buying for the first time. I also kind of have that aim. So unless it's something I immediately realize I don't like, then I'm gonna like try and re-gift it or something. But if it's something I don't love, but like I'm not hating either, like I will try and use it up. I'm not someone who likes to throw out things when they're not used up at all. So I didn't know that that was like a trend apparently. Well, like, you know what I mean, like not trend in that that's frivolous, but trend in it's currently popular, but is generally cool. So shout out. I was just completely on accident stumbled upon it. I was like, oh, this is sick. Didn't know people did this, but they do. I was like, holy shit, that's cool. Wait, I gotta get some milk in the bucket. I'm gonna do a little bit of Outpath for like half an hour. Oop, milk bucket acquired. Potatoes in here. Do this. Get these bad boys out. Boop. And put in, let's see, and smelt all of our things today. Nice. Nice. Getting everything in. Ta-da! Wonderful. Exciting, exciting. Alright, let's start about path. We don't have that much time. Definitely a very cool little trend that I've seen. Like, I think it's called empties. That's what they call it. And I was like, that's sick. Where is our path? My bro. Not here. Why did I not? Must have forgotten. There you go. There you go. Boop. If you could change. Thank you. I was about to ask. I was literally about to ask. Damn, James. You are on point as per usual. See, it's startup Outpath. Hi, Max. Welcome in. We're just switching games, so perfect timing. Thank you, James. I don't remember if this game had its own music, but gonna go in. Oh, perfect timing came from MCR. Sauce, man. But I don't really have that much time today, unfortunately, and I said I'd do both things. But this is pretty similar to MC, so maybe you'll like it as well. Boom. Yeah, last time we did basically, I forgot if E to interact, is it? Maybe, I don't know. But not E. Oh, yeah, it was not E. I forgot. We have stuff for bricks. We do. Let's get some bricks. What do you got here? We have some thread we can make. Nice. How's the food looking? Food looking fine. Don't have a lot of research points, so nah to that. I want to get the, what was it, the auto-collect feature? Or do we have it already? I think we already have it. Nice. Let's chop some trees. Still think the like massive jumps are very funny. Also, we need a more sustainable food source eventually. We're kind of living off of what we find in the world. Oh. Got splashed. We can sort of weirdly slide up things. I want to upgrade my tools, because the tools are not too good. They're flint tools. Use my high vantage point to spot any other animals or plants. Sosme, it's time for you to go. Another guy here. Boop. Go, nice. Jump over. Tree. Tree. Up. Oh. Go. Bug net. Could have a fishing rod. How about we make a fishing rod, you know? And then here. Cook our meat. Nice. Food over here. Oh my god, we have so much food. But we didn't have enough food. We got a cake as well. I completely forgot for playing the demo. Sleep time. Let's see if I could. Mate. That. You. I'm gonna make a bug net as well. Do have a fishing rod available. Nice. Bunch of resources here. Have a Alright, let's see. How does fishing work in this game? I'm curious. Aha! Aha! Interesting. Oh, sorry. Just fucked that up. It's a weird system though. Let me see. Is it like quick pressing? I don't understand what influences the circle though. Yeah, never mind, I don't understand fishing. Tools. Mashed oranges, mashed berries, this bad boy, make all the thread, copper, yes, it's still crafting that. Make some glass, I guess. Oh, something happened. Oh, this got unlocked. Breaker. Breaks nearby resources 5 meters. That's so good, wait. Inscription table. Oh, sick. Okay, sleep time. Alright. The bug net now. Trying to figure out how to make tree popped up, how to make this anvil thing. Need brick and copper ingot. It was Q, right? Oh, it was structures in Q. Forgot. Completely forgot. Aha! You! Anvil o'clock. Ta-da! We've got an anvil. I always forget about this section here. Ah, what do you got? Aha! Look at this! You got all the tools. Copper ring. My -5%, okay. Just gonna make a copper axe, I guess. Some mashed oranges. And you, I'm gonna unlock this breaker here. Basically the goal we're going for is to unlock all the stuff that's available in the demo. I already gave this there we go, nice. I already gave this game like a 5 on 5, so we're set. Oh. Any bugs around? No, I don't think so. Oh, we got the copper axe, nice! How much faster is this now? Oh, so much faster, nice! Wonderful. I think if I have enough resources, I can put down... I put down another furnace. Nice. I want more furnaces. I can add more bricks. More coal. Let's see what we got. Alright, let me go up. We need 10 more wood. Okay, we can do that. More trees in the vicinity. Aha, one over here, boom. See if we got enough. No, 16, we still need 4. We need one more tree. One last time. Da 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 da. Patted enough to get. I forgot I have the thing where it automatically selects the correct tool. It's so nice! Ah, I completely forgot I had this unlocked already. Wonderful. Life is great. Life just got based. Hey, pause. I'm gonna do it automatically. Uh-huh. Aha! I do have enough. Let's hype. Okay, I want to get it closer to us though. Like here. Aha! Look at that! It automatically breaks items. That's hype. What does it cost? Aha! Something. Yeah, I wanted it to be in distance. Run around. The chimkin. Some meat. Yeah. Stone. Get some thread. Ooh, what's this? Slay nearby creatures, catches bugs. What? That's sick. Inscription table. Yes, I want the inscription table. I'm like 4 XP away. Nice. Want this. Research. Basically, I'm gonna get like all of this researched, and that's kind of when I consider the demo finished, I guess. Because we do have plans to play the full game eventually, but yeah. The way I approach it, I have like my lists and all of this, and I buy heavily based on when things are on sale. So if it's not on sale, then I kind of try to go through a backlog a bit more. Have anything here that I can make? Shovel, board. Right, get the shovel. A little bit close to having all of our main tools in copper. Boom, boom. This thing's almost done. Nice. Cooked fish, we don't really have any fish or meat. Copper, we can make 2 more here, and then here we can make some coal. That was fancy. That's the inscription table. Yes! Oh my god, we did 25 wood, are you joking? Oh my god. Pain. Let's see. Get some coal, because we're running low as well. To find the wood to make the inscription table. Do you think we have one more time where we'll play the demo of this? Because as mentioned, I don't really have a lot of time today. I only have time until full hour, so... And I doubt we get that much XP this fast. But we made a lot of progress in the short time we've played. We've got like multiple of the new technologies discovered. Wait, the bug net. We can catch bugs, can we not? Got him! Haha! Let's see if we have enough. No, we don't even have half. That sucks. Maybe. Snap all of this. Yeah, as I mentioned, that stuff like the breaker is very forager. There's a thing that's basically does the exact same thing in the game. But this, as far as I know, isn't made by a shithead, so that's already an improvement. And I just like this 2.5D style so much. I think it's so cute. I've been loving seeing it around a lot. Here's the sword. 23 wood. Come on. Surely we have enough. Yes! Aha! What do you got? Paper? 1,000 wood. Magic branch. Black bone. That's sick. Glass orb. Generates 50 credits every 5 seconds. Copper bell. 0.5 credits per second while you're offline, up to a maximum of 8 hours? What? And the tome. 20% chance of doubling gained credits. I have no idea. Oh, Spark I imagine it's a creature to catch. That's cool. That is a very wonderful. I like that a lot. Oh. I always forget that you can buy shit here. Just buy copper here. There's leather. Alright. See what we got. No, beat no. Copper. Bricks. Yeah, some mashed oranges. Have to read. No, we don't. There we go, nice. Well, wood. I need to. I want to expand more, but that's so much XP. Paid because a lot of this is sand, and there isn't any trees on sand. Which sucks. Oh. Got him! Haha! Creature acquired. Based. Alright, as mentioned, we are gonna play Outpath. I'm gonna assume one more stream and then we've sort of unlocked all the structures. So, but yeah, as mentioned as well, I don't want to say it's mentioned so many times, Jesus Christ. I do have plans to buy this game. The fuck are you? Magic grass. Just gives extra XP or something. We do have plans to play this game, like the demo of this again until we kind of completed it. Or export the content that it has to offer, and we will play the full game at some point. Whenever, like, maybe it's on sale or I'm really craving to play it, then we'll buy the full thing. It's just kind of like a calm, like, satisfying, chill game. And it definitely fills that forager sort of slot, I'd say. Which, I do own forager and I've played a fair amount, but I wouldn't stream it. Because the guy who made it is a shithead, so... But this game here has a very similar premise. With a cute aesthetic and kind of its own twist on it, so I do like that a lot. Alright, let's do one more eep. eat for the boys. And then we'll leave it off for the day. As mentioned, I don't have a lot of... Can I stop saying as mentioned? God damn it. I said already, there we go, different phrase. I said already that I don't have too much time today, but we will see each other very soon. Let me give you a nice angle, there you go. Because I'm streaming tomorrow, I'm doing Tiny Life and Toy Story 3. It's the day of the tease, I guess. I'm very excited for that stream. That'll be at 7 PM BST tomorrow. Hope to see you then. If you're new here, to follow, and I will see you tomorrow. Let's see where I send you. I think I'm gonna send you to my friend Marlo. She's back to streaming and is in a new SMP with some cool origins and everything. So if you're craving some Minecraft, head on over with the raid, show us some love, and I will see you tomorrow for Tiny Life.